Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to do a quick video showing you how I store and organize my fall decorations. So these are the 3 bins that I use to keep everything in. This bin over here I keep to fit all my pumpkins in because it's really big. And then these 2 bins is everything else. And I'm going to go into detail about how I organize within these bins, but they're kind of full because if you don't know already, we're about to undergo a huge renovation in our house. So I didn't put out all the fall stuff this year. So that's why there's still some stuff in there. But what I first do is I gather all the fall stuff around the house and I put it in one location. So this year I put everything on the coffee table, and then from here I'm going to sort these into its proper bin. And this guy right here, it's a fox and it's new, so I don't know quite where this is going to go yet. So that's going to be something that I will update you on as I go. And then also we have these fall candles over here, and I normally keep my fall candles just with my candle stash. I don't keep them separately in the fall stuff. Although sometimes I wonder what I should do with this stuff like this. Do I put that where the fall stuff goes, or should I put that in my candle stash? So what do you guys do? Also, what do you do with your plugins? Do you keep your like seasonal plugins with your seasonal decor? Or do you just keep them all together in one stash? So leave a comment below telling me what you guys do. In the meantime, I'm going to be packing all this stuff up and I will update you in a minute. Okay, so I just want to give you guys a quick update on what my bins look like as I'm packing them. So here's what I do. I like to put anything really flat up against the sides like you see here. So this is a painting that my cousin painted me, and some placemats and just a sign. And then over here, same thing. I have some flat things, oh, like right here. These are paper things up against the bins, so that's what I do there. But in this particular bin, what I like to keep is, I'm trying to figure out how to show you. Okay, so underneath here, these are all like little decoupage lanterns that look like, what are they called? Jack-o'-lanterns. So they're really cute, and I like to use these from year to year, but they're heavy and they're also very breakable because they're glass. So I like to put heavier things on the bottom, so these always stay at the bottom of the bin. And this makes the bin pretty heavy. And then over here, I just have a few flat, or this is a pumpkin carving kit that we don't always get to. And then this is just a leftover costume that we had one year. And then this is the vine, because in this bin, I like to put all of my vines. So all of these vines will go in here on top of this. Well, actually, I forgot about that. It'll go in here on top of this. And what these are, I can show you these. These were made for me for my birthday because my birthday is in October. So my family made these one year for me for the decorations for my birthday, and I got to keep them. So I like to put these on the stairs with some pumpkins and candles, but I didn't do it this year because, like I said, about the reno. But all these stay in this little Target bag together. And this gets closed up. So I'm gonna put all of these vines on top of here and show you how it fits. I also chose the heaviest things to put in this bin because, like I said, all the glass things are on the bottom because the vines are really light, so that helps lighten it up. So I will show you how I do that in a minute, but over here, before I fill this bin completely up, I just want to show you what I have in here so far. And honestly, this is just a puzzle game. So because I'm pretty set on what goes in this bin, I know all the like knickknacks, the cornucopias, the little things, little pumpkins, they all go in this bin right here. So what I do is I just treat it like a puzzle and put it together that way. Although I do kind of have a system. The bigger things and the heavier things go on the bottom. So under here, oh, there we go. Under here, this is a glass pumpkin that I have, a bigger one. This is a smaller glass pumpkin. This is my cornucopia, and I stuff it with all my Indian corn that I have. So this way, it uses the space as best as possible, trying to fill in all those nooks and crannies. And I like to keep the sparkly pumpkin in this particular bin because it is smaller, but also because I feel like it's safer in this bin. versus the pumpkin bin over there, which I'll show you in a second. So I use a lot of baggies in this bin. The bigger items I don't put in any baggies. I just try to squish them down where they seem to fit. Like I said, it's like a puzzle. Those are some little pine cones. And over here, this is, let me focus. Over here, this is everything I will be putting in this bin. And you can see I really like baggies. So I put these vines in the bags, and then I put those in bags. The real leaves I have in bags. And then you have some flatter things. And as you can see, these are all kind of flatter, lighter, you know, smaller items. So I can easily wedge them in here now that I have the bigger, heavier, bulky stuff out of the way. So that will be simple. Now in here, I have all my pumpkins. Let me get a better angle. So there's still one more pumpkin missing. That's the pumpkin that I have outside. So once I feel like picking up the outside display, which I'm not gonna do probably for a little while now, I'll take this down and then reconfigure this so that the big one fits in there. Now typically I have a spot where I keep all my foliage. It's upstairs, so I keep all my seasonal foliage or branches or vines or whatever I use for glasses upstairs in one container. And by upstairs I mean in my office. So all that stuff usually fits together, but this fit in here this year, so that's where I'm keeping it. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish filling all these up and then show you the final product. Okay, so everything that was on that table is now packed away. I put the vines in here on the top, as you can see, and then this is a flat wreath, so I'm just putting that on top of there because it's very light and I feel like it'll keep it contained. I typically put those vines on top of here, so up there, but I didn't put those there this year because again, the renovation. Also, these particular vines, I might get new ones because I've had these for about 5 years now, but the center of them is like it's almost like wood, and it's really prickly and it sticks me now and it gives me splinters, and I really don't like this because it feels like thorns. So I'm gonna keep these until I get new ones, but I really would like to get new ones next year. And I might use the white pumpkins or something on them, so. Anyways, those go in there, and I made sure it closes, and it closes nicely. Oh, here's the fox. What I just did is I used a big Ziploc bag because it's awkwardly shaped, and this will protect it. So I'm just gonna stick this next to these where I store them. So I'll show you where I store them in a minute. And then in this one, you can see there's still room in here. So I was able to get everything in here, and I still have room. But this extra room is usually for the Scentsy that my mom got me. My mom got me a pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern Scentsy a little while ago, and I have that plugged in right now, still like hot. So I'm gonna pack that in later once that cools off. And then again, all the pumpkins, nothing has changed here, but like I said, I'm going to just refigure it when I put the other pumpkin away, and I haven't bought anything new, so I know that they'll all fit. But I just want to take you over here and show you what is left over. So these branches right here, I typically keep upstairs. I have like a whole bundle of all these branches, and I keep these upstairs in my office in one large vase, so I just go to it whenever I need branches. These vases go in our kitchen cabinet right here, and I pull them out to use. That's just a candle holder, and I use that year round, and these are actually planters that I got on clearance at Target. So I will either put them outside or stick those with where I stick my other decor items. And then over here is actually items that I'm choosing to give away this year. So as I'm packing and putting away, I know what decorations I used from year to year and which ones I don't. I got these at Goodwill originally. They still work. I got my money's worth out of them, so I used them for a few years, and then the past couple years I haven't used them. So I feel like these are done, I'm ready to pass these on, and I got what I paid for with them. So I'm giving those back away. And then this candle I really don't like, actually. The scent's really good, but it just smells like, yeah, I just don't smell it. When I burn it, I don't smell it, so I'm giving that away. And then here's some stickers that, you know, I don't want because I already have some. So I don't need all those. So as I'm going through my bins and putting these items away, I'm also purging as I'm going. So kind of pulling out the things that I haven't used in a while and reevaluating whether I want to use them or not. So this way it kind of keeps, as I buy new things as well, it's just a good cycle. So I make sure I always keep about, I guess, this amount. This is kind of all I have room for, and I feel like this is a really good amount. So it's just what I do. It's my cycle. Okay, so we are in my garage right now, and I just want to show you where I store all of these fall decorations in my house. So right now we're in my garage, like I just said, and honestly guys, it is pouring. It's raining. I don't know if you see, it's not showing up on camera, but you guys might be able to hear it. I don't know, but right now it's raining. So anyways, in our garage, now our garage morning is not super organized, so I'm gonna show it to you guys, but no judging because, yeah. So we got these two like tall things right here to organize things in our garage along here. It is a 1-car garage, and we have another one over here. This one's a lot messier, but this is where most of our stuff goes because normally I park in the garage, but I'm parked out there in the rain right now so I can show you all this. So this is where we keep our fall stuff. So on the top here is where I keep our pumpkins, and then over here I keep a basket, a wreath, and up there on the very top is another basket that I use to keep our Halloween candy in. Now, what's gonna happen to the wreath on our door is actually, I'm gonna throw away this wreath this year because that one is actually really, really old. It's made out of dried flowers and it's really pretty, but they're only supposed to last this season, and I've had mine for 4 years. And it's falling apart, all the colors have faded, so that needs to get thrown away. So typically I just put my wreath on my front door in a large Ziploc bag, one of the really, really extra large ones, and I put it on top of here, and then I put that pumpkin right there, that's also in a large Ziploc bag, in the middle of it. So it stays preserved and it doesn't get all like wrinkled, and it really works out. So that's how I store my fall wreaths. But like I said, this one's gonna get thrown away. That basket is a basket that I use from time to time. So I'm gonna put my my wreath on my door in a Ziploc bag on top of that basket, and then that one on top will go in the middle. So that's how that will be stored. And then on this shelf we just have the 2 other bins, and then this is where the fox went. So this is his bottom, his head's down there that way, and then this is just like a painter's cloth that we have. So everything fits on here great. I knew I had a little bit of room for the fox, so, and as you can see it does, it fits right on that shelf. So this is where I keep all of our fall decor items, and it works. I'm happy. I love that it's color coded and that one up there is clear so my husband can see, and I really don't feel the need to label them. So I hope this was helpful to you in some way. We do keep our items in the garage, and this is how we keep them. So that is it on this very rainy Florida fall day. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time in the next video. Bye.